Second, let it connect. Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Off, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour and I get a little drunk doing it. My name's Joel and today we're going to be painting this right here. I call it Lighthouse. It's just a nice little painting of a lighthouse. That's what we're painting today. Like always, I'll give away a free giveaway painting with my class. All you gotta do is correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I'll send you a free painting of your choice. Okay, so answer the trivia question. Also, if you haven't already, like, share, and look up Paint the Edge Off and all that stuff. That helps me out. If you want to make a donation and you like these, donations help me keep doing them. I've got links up here, and yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna tell you what you need for this painting, okay? You will need a canvas, okay? I'm using 16 by 20 inch canvas. You can use whatever size you want, but that's what mine is. Want some kind of easel if you don't want to lay it down flat and paint on a tabletop or something. Some kind of easel is what I'm using. I've got a paper towels. I've got a water cup. Okay, any cup, just some water in there. This is acrylic paint, so acrylic paint uses water for its medium. So, I got a cup of water. I've also got a blow dryer and whiskey and Four Roses whiskey. And I've got some paper plates. That's what I use for my palette. Okay, you can use whatever you want for a palette. Paper plates are just an easy, cheap way to do it. I've also got some tools here, tool time. I've got a piece of orange chalk. I've got a piece of blue chalk. All right, I've got some brushes. I've got my big flat brush, my medium flat brush, I've got my medium round brush, and my little tiny baby round brush, okay? Those are my 4 brushes. All right, I'm gonna take those, put them bristle down in my water cup, and paint colors. We've got white, we've got black, we've got violet, aka purple, and then we've got phthalo blue. This is a vermilion, which is kind of like an orangish red. Then I've got a burnt umber, which is just a brown color, and I've got light yellow. Okay, so those are my paint colors. And yeah, with that being said, actually, some girl commented on my videos if she hears one more person say, with that being said, she's gonna freak the F out. So, with all those things that just came out of my mouth, let's paint the edge off. Cheers. Okay, let's get going. Get the old shot counter going. Let's see. Hey, Sovereign Sova says, how drunk are you right now? I'm sober. As I just started. The painting stream just started, so this is a blank slate. But I will for sure be drunk by the end of this. Okay. Oh, let's scoot that over just a touch. There we go. Okay, so first thing we want to do is draw in where our sky is. Did I not get a pencil? Okay, you need a pencil too. You can use your chalk if you want. Let's take our pencil and let's put our horizon line about 1/3 of the way up the canvas. You know, it's up to you, but I'm going to put it about right here. And I'm just going to draw a line across there. With the farmer, you held hands and prayed for... Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the main line that we need. If you want, you could put some kind of rock little things on here. We're going to paint over this. This helps you kind of gauge where to put your water and all that. You can do that. But I'm just going to start there, okay? Drawing, done. Time for a shot. Okay, so we're going to do the sky. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I should probably draw where my clouds are, actually. You know, let's do this. Let's draw in some clouds. Let's take our pencil. Let's put just some rough, general lines for where our clouds are going to be. Okay, somewhere in there. Maybe I think I got one over here. Just kind of general area. Line. In the jukebox. Okay, something like that. Maybe a little bit up here. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's take a paper plate and let's get some blue and some. Take my blue and my white. White. Blue. Phthalo blue. And let's take our big brush out of our water cup. Tap it off so we feel fancy. Make sure your water cup is set a little bit away from your drinking glass, or else you will. I've dipped my brush in my drinking glass before, so watch out for that. All right, let's mix up some white and some blue. We also want to stir our water with our paint. And now let's make a bunch of this too. Just see a little bit of white, or sorry, a little bit of blue and a bunch of white. It's kind of up to you, kind of how light you want your blue. I'm gonna find kind of a nice blue color I like. I want a little bit more blue mixed in it. There we go. That's a good color. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now maybe a little bit more blue. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Blue. Got it. All right, let's start filling in our paint. I'm going to go around where my clouds are, and I'm going to do this little X motion. What was the music on the computer? Okay, I'm just going to do this, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of doing a little figure 8, and I'm just kind of pressing down in the middle to make these little X motions, X brush stroke texture. Maybe I'll mix a little bit more white in with my paint. It's a little darker than I expected. Okay, but I'm gonna go right through here. Maybe I'll leave a little empty space kind of where I'm imagining my clouds are. Down here, I want to go straight across there. Okay. Look at that, we did it. Okay, now we want this to move fast because it's going to dry and it won't blend once it's drying. So let's go ahead and get our quick shot in real quick. Oi. Oi. About did that. I saw that one wrong. Okay. Take your big brush. We're gonna wash it out really good, okay? Because we're gonna go with some vermilion, which is kind of like an orange. Orange and blue, when they mix, do not make a pretty color. We want to start with our bright. You know, that's a nice, pretty vermilion. It's kind of like a coral color. It's gonna be a little bit of vermilion and white. So let's take a new plate. Zoom, zoom. That's probably way too much vermilion, but whatever. Okay. Let's just take a little bit of vermilion in here, mix with a whole bunch of white. Almost. Yeah, I got entirely too much vermilion. Here we go. That's about the color I want. This very light pink vermilion color here. That's what we're going for. Coral-ish. Okay. Okay, let's take this color and let's start filling these clouds in. Okay, now I'm going to stay away from the blue for right now. Just try to get some of this areas filled in. Now you're going to touch some of your blue, but, you know, try the best you can to stay away from it. We're going to go through and mix them together here in a minute. So do the choosing. Okay, now once we've got this in, let's go ahead and kind of blend those a little bit. So I'm gonna go just a little bit of that coral on my brush and go in. I'm just gonna go in real soft around these edges. Lightly kind of blend these so we're getting some of these colors mixing together. And there we go. I'm just going to play with this for a little bit. Blend these around, etc., etc. Oh, how's everybody doing out there? I'm going to wash and touch. Solver and Sova, how are you? Having a good Wednesday? Nice, zoom, zoom. Nice, zoom, zoom. Now I get a lot of that blue on there, and that blue's a lot darker. It kind of just takes over that color. So every so often I'm going to just pinch the end of my brush. Maybe just wipe some of that, dab some of that paint off.
That's the end. What do you mean that's the end? That's not. It's the beginning of something interesting. Listen, that's the end of that saga. What? Are you understanding?
Here we go. Okay. Let's get this top edge. And then we'll go around and play with some of these colors. Make this sky look real nice. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna go in now. I'm just gonna take some white and just kind of play around in here. I might wash my brush out a little bit more. Just get a little bit cleaned out. Doesn't have to be totally cleaned out, but get some of that paint off there. Let's get a bunch more white on our plate. Let's take some of this white throughout the sky and the clouds. I'm just gonna let this, we're just gonna let this dance, okay? We're just gonna let our paint color dance. Okay, and let's just let this kind of, just do whatever you want here. You're gonna find some things you do with this that you'll like. Maybe some things you don't like. Just repeat those things you like. Play around with that. Ooh, there we go, kind of like that. Okay, let's see here. Some white. Let's get that in there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh. Kind of play with that. I like to kind of blend it. Be very soft. This is kind of how I'm liking this. If you like those strong, bright spots, go for that. Okay, let's wash our brush out. We're gonna get a little bit of purple and white and finish up our sky here. So I'm just gonna a little drop of purple. That was still probably too much, but whatever. Here we go. Okay, nice light purple. Pretty dang light. Maybe a little bit darker. There we go. Kind of got this little purple down here going on. Let's take that. Let's kind of put this in between maybe some of our blues and pinks. I'm going to start by just kind of dabbing this around. I think this looks good down at the bottom. Maybe some of this through this cloud here. Then I'll go ahead and dry my brush off, play with it there a little bit, and kind of blend that purple in. So let's go ahead and blend that around. Hey, Kiki Turtle, what's up? Oh, I see him. Oh, okay, yeah. Cactus painting. Done. I think I was looking on Twitch. I didn't see you on. I'll look again on Instagram though. Okay, so we got this purple mixing in. Maybe I wanna put a little bit more. Oh, that dark blue. Whoops. Let's put purple over that. There we go. Maybe a little bit more purple. Maybe in the middle. The middle's a little plain. Let's kind of put some of that going around there. A little bit up there. Okay, now dry my brush off again. So a lot of this blending, you don't need a ton of paint. As long as your paint's still wet, you can blend it together. Okay. Now the thing I see a lot of people do wrong with blending is they add too much paint. Like, oh, I need to blend this. Let's get more purple on my brush. It's like, no. As long as you've got some purple, and your other paint is wet, it will blend. You don't need more paint. Look, we did it. We painted a sky. Look at us. We're like friggin' artists over here. Okay, congratulations. Time for a shot. I'm gonna need some more Dr. Pepper. Let's see. Today is National Bag Lunch Day. National Brown Bag Lunch Day. It's Brown Bag Day. So my trivia question today is based on the brown bag. So we'll get to that here in a second. Let me take a shot real quick. Cheers. Okay. Okay, today's trivia question. Today is Brown Bag Day, so today's trivia question is, which item did Tom Hanks most enjoy in his bag lunch as a child? Is it A, eggs cooked over easy, B, caviar, C, cheese souffle, D, Tom Hanks has never eaten out of a bag, E, animal crackers, or F, steak cooked medium rare? Okay. So, answer that. I'm going to paint my side edges, and then I'll blow dry the front. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and paint. I can just paint the water. Then I'll blow dry it. I'm just going to paint my side edges light blue. Okay. First layer done. Oh, my. Alright, so I'm gonna make my kind of side edges match up to the front of my painting where the blue goes down to where the bottom of the blue is. Let's see what I do this week. I went to my niece's graduation and got a lot to say about that. Friggin' high school graduations. Okay, there we go. Side edges painted. All right, let's keep moving here. By the way, here's a picture of Tom Hanks, just so we all know. That's him enjoying ice cream, so we know he's a fan of the finer things. I believe that's when he's going into the hospital for getting shot in the butt, I believe. Okay, all right, let's paint our water in down here. So I'm going to go back to my blue and white plate here with the blue and white paint that I have. I'm going to grab just a dot of yellow paint. Okay, just a little dot of yellow paint on there. Go ahead and get a little bit more white. Alright, let's really wash our brush. I'll make sure we don't have any purple or orange in there still. Oh, God. Okay, let's pull a bunch more blue down here. This is going to be a much more darker blue. I'm just going to touch a yellow in here. Oh, that's way too much yellow. Okay. Lots of blue. There we go. Now that's a little too dark. Let's add a little bit of white. I'm trying to get this kind of aqua color. So aqua is going to be phthalo blue with just a tiny, tiny bit of yellow and a little bit of white. It's up to you how much white you want to use. Alright. Yeah, that's a good color. Okay. Once you get your color on there, go ahead and start filling in this bottom section. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Now, if I've already kind of drew where my rocks were, so I don't have to go all the way to the bottom as long as I go past that line. It's fine. But, just for funsies, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna drop it down low. Here we go. Paint that in. Now when we get to this top edge, I'm gonna make a nice clean solid edge across the top. So that's when you gotta just friggin' go for it, okay? Just nut up, as Bob Ross used to say. This is your nut up test. And well, you want to get some thick paint on your brush. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my brush nice covered in there. Keep it nice and flat. And I'm gonna go right through here. I'm just gonna kind of go for it, okay? Okay, kind of ran out of paint halfway through. So I'm gonna go back through, kind of paint this in. And I went up above that a little bit. Let's try that again. Okay, that's pretty straight. Good enough. Now, if you sit there and mess with that too much, you're gonna mess it up, okay? So I would just go with it as soon as you get something. Let's go ahead and paint our side edges so they match up. Okay, drop it down low, everybody. That's what I learned in art school when I went to college for art. They said, first thing we did was drop it down low, you know, and it was pretty valuable lesson. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush, scrape some of the extra paint off, put it in my water cup, give it a little swooshing. Okay, don't violently stab the bottom of the cup. I see people do that, like, I'm like, wash your brush, and people are like, you start stabbing it. Don't do that, just swoosh it back and forth. Just swoosh it back and forth like that, okay? Just right back and forth. Right back and forth in there. You can kind of lightly brush the bottom of the cup, just back and forth. You don't need to destroy your brush, okay? Anyway, let's take our small flat brush, our medium flat brush here. And I'm gonna get a new plate with just some white paint. Kind of run out of room on that plate. Okay, so let's stir our water with our paint. We want to keep our brush kind of flat. We're gonna make some skinny lines here. So once you get your water mixed in, all right, you can kind of scrape it off there. Yeah, so it's not just all a big blob. You want to lay it down flat. Pull it through, flip it over, pull it through. Can't really see that at all, but the point is, oh my god, I'm keeping it real low, flat to my plate. Okay, now let's make some waves. I'm just gonna put some little white lines in here while it's still wet. It'll mix some, that's okay. I'm gonna start real small, thin lines at the top. I'm gonna put them kind of closer together, but they are further away, so I'm not gonna put in too many. And I'm just kind of moving my hand back and forth right across this top spot there. Don't tell me I'm the one who breaks your heart. Oh, living is bold. Try to make these just small, tiny little impressions of a wavy line, okay? As I get down here, I'm going to spread these out, get a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, compress down a tiny bit harder. Every so often, it's a good idea to kind of wipe your brush off again, get some of that blue paint off, go back to your clean white paint. Now down here, I'm going to start spreading them. Alright, so start spreading them, okay? Up top, they're close together. When we get down low, let's spread them, okay? Alright, so take your brush and your paint and spread them. Okay, a little too random. Let's go. Is no living. Okay, let's see here. Let's go, you know, in there. Okay. don't want to get too carried away here, but you know, some of this is kind of bugging me. Let's fudge that up a little bit. Maybe fudge it up a little bit more over here. Okay. All right. Hey, 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 we did it. Okay. Okay, look, we got water. We got a sky in. Congratulations. Let's take a shot, blow dry, and I'll put the trivia question back up for anybody who wants to win a free painting. Yeah, Kiki says it's time for another shot, and you're right. You're right. So again, today's trivia question in honor of today's National Bag Lunch Day. So, or Brown Bag Day. I assume it's brown bag lunch. I mean, what else is brown just for brown bags? So today's trivia question is: which item did Tom Hanks most enjoy in his bag lunch as a child? Is it A, eggs cooked over easy, B, caviar, C, cheese souffle, D, Tom Hanks has never eaten out of a bag, E, animal crackers, or F, steak cooked medium rare? Okay, that's your trivia question. Don't look it up. Okay, don't look it up. Just give it a guess. Okay, let's blow dry. I'm gonna add another shot to my shot counter. Yeah. Okay, let's blow dry. Let's see what I do this week. Went up to my niece's high school graduation, and my God, so boring. She's in a small school too, so it could have been much longer. But Jesus, how many people have to go up and go? But I'd like to thank the board of directors of the school superintendent of the blah. Every single person starts out with a 5-minute thank you speech, and it's like, I think we get it. We get it. You're thanking everybody who's a part of the school. We get it. I don't think we really need to know every fucking detail, every single person's name. It took forever. Then, okay. One guy goes up, and I can't remember who he was. Assistant principal? I don't know who he was, but he was like, this is the third year in a row that I've had a child graduating from blah, blah, blah high school. And he's like, and I'm going to get emotional. Okay. And he starts like talking about all 3 of his kids, and we're all just like, who fucking cares? Like, cool. You want to hear about all 3 of your kids? He starts talking about each one of them, of their personalities. And then he ends it with being like, okay, I was trying to think of something to do here, and so I want to thank Led Zeppelin and Aerosmith and blah, blah, blah. And he starts listing all these band names off, right? And then he goes, he starts this speech that's all made out of song titles. And he's like, as you walk out into the world and don't stop believing, and make sure you take a whole lot of love, and imagine all the, I don't know, he started listing off all these. It was kind of a funny premise for like 2 or 3 sentences, but it went on for so long that it's like, okay, is this, some of this isn't even really relating to, this is just generic crap. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just so absurd. It went on so long. He's just like, and fat bottom girls, you make the world go round as you're on your highway to hell. Don't forget about wet ass pussies, and you know, I got a feeling that swing. I don't know, it was so stupid. Like, I just wanted to go up there and be like, yeah, I don't know. Lottie Dottie, we likes to potty. And, you know, I don't know. It was so stupid, though. And then this other guy gets up, and he's like the superintendent, the president of the chair, the board of directors for the school or something. And he's like, so I asked this 3rd grade teacher, and she asked her 3rd graders what they thought a school board was. and one said, animal, and like, Sister and Gillies, and we're just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, what is going on here? Like, just, you know, congratulate the students, give them their diplomas, and let's get the fuck out of here. It was so stupid. It was just all these speeches where it's like, they just are obligated to like make these speeches. I'm just like, you don't have to, you know, you can just say, hey, congratulations, you guys are great, I hope you guys do good, and blah blah blah. It was so ridiculous. And then also, okay, her graduating class was 230 kids, and they had 13 valedictorians. Does that make any sense to anybody? Like, why? What is the point? I was asking my mom that. She's like, well, they all got 4.0s, and I'm like, yeah, but they still just pick one, you know? Like, I don't know. Yo, what's up, Mikey? Okay, so let's keep going. So I've got my background dried. And, okay, we need to take our chalk and draw some stuff in. But yeah, anyway, and then, so there's 13 valedictorians, and I don't know. They each gave a speech. Now, granted, it was like one long speech. They all kind of gave a short speech that all coincided. This isn't dry yet. I'm going to have to dry it a little bit longer. Okay, Kiki says I need to take a shot, so I'll take a shot. Let's see, if anybody wants to win a free painting, I guess, looks like Mikey's rating me, so. Today's trivia question in honor of National Brown Bag Lunch Day is, which item did Tom Hanks most enjoy in his bag lunch as a child? Is it A, eggs cooked over easy, B, caviar, C, cheese souffle, D, Tom Hanks has never eaten out of a bag, E, animal crackers, or F, steak cooked medium rare, okay? Okay, cheers. This is a picture of Tom Hanks enjoying ice cream. I believe this was right after he got COVID and he was in the hospital. So we know he enjoys the finer things. So give that trivia question a guess, unless you know it already for a fact. And then whoever wins, I'll send you a free painting. J. Jared Live says, E, animal crackers. Okay, animal crackers off the table. Kiki, what did you guess? Kiki guessed. Didn't you? I think you did. Maybe not. Oh, Kiki said animal crackers. But she said she doesn't want to be part of the trivia question. Okay. Okay, so yeah, give it a guess. Whoever wins, I'll give you a free painting. You can pick a free painting from my thing, and I'll mail it to you. It's got to give me an address, and I'll send it to you. Okay, there's that. Let's keep painting. Yeah, let's go ahead and take one more shot. Why not? Houston says D, which was... She's never eaten out of a bag? I think that's a D. Aye. Okay. Okay, let's take our chalk. Keep drawing. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna draw kind of where my rocks are gonna be, okay? So I'm gonna take my orange chalk. You can draw right on your painting when it's dry, and it'll come off with just a little bit of water or spit. Chalk is... I like to lick it off because it settles my heartburn. But it's a good little drawing tool on your painting. I'm looking at my old painting, make sure I kind of get it close to the old one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of draw my little rocks in here, okay? Coming black, brown, hers, it could be worse. What are y'all saying? Oh, well, okay, yeah, hi everyone. Hey Sherry, what's up? Okay, we got A, F, D, E, those are all guessed. Sherry, here in a minute, I'll show you the trivia question. Okay, let's draw in our lighthouse. Okay, so our lighthouse, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to draw a straight line up. Just one line. All right? I'm trying to draw it straight. Is that straight? It's about as straight as Tom Hanks. No, I'm kidding. Tom Hanks is very straight, I'm pretty sure. Let's take it a little higher. Okay, here's what I want to do. So I want to make this symmetrical. Symmetricals. And so what I'm gonna do is I want to go out the same distance on each side. Let's go like about a finger width out. Okay, and let's kind of match those lengths. Let's draw this straight up. Some more straight lines. I do like to kind of taper it in just barely towards the top. Now the lighter you draw this, the easier it comes off. I'm drawing a little bit darker so that you guys can see it on the camera. Oh god, I dropped my chalk and it broke. Ugh. Okay, so, okay, at the top here, let's draw a little triangle. Okay, we've got a nice pointy phallic shape here now. Now right there where those are, I'm going to try to make those come out right at the exact same angle. So it comes out to the same point. Pretty symmetrical. And they say, my lady just got home. Okay, let's draw a line across here. We got ourselves a nice triangle. Look at that. Let's go down a little bit further. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, let's go down. Let's make another line across here. Okay, so we got a little rectangle now. All right, I'm gonna go down and make one more line right here. Now I can go through and erase this middle line just so I don't think about it. And there we go. There's our first lighthouse. Okay, there's the lighthouse. Not our first lighthouse, the lighthouse. Now maybe I go back and kind of make this where it lines up with the edges just right. Okay, now I want to make my little housey house down here. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with just a kind of a square. And let's go ahead and put a little point on that. Look, house. Let's draw a line there. Boom. Look, house. We did it. Okay, we're done drawing. Let's take a shot. Okay, so Sherry's here. So Sherry, if you want to win a free painting, today's trivia question is based on today's National Brown Bag Lunch Day. So today's trivia question is, which item did Tom Hanks most enjoy at his lunch as a child? There's the options. Eggs cooked over easy. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a good one. So yeah, Sherry, you gonna paint along? Yeah, so go back and watch this one if you want to paint this one. You need some chalk. How's everybody else doing out there? Anybody else been to a friggin' graduation lately? Okay, anyway, 13 valedictorians in this, my niece's graduating class. 230 kids in her graduating class, 13 valedictorians, 1 salutatorian, 13 valedictorians. And I just feel like you just pick one, right? You just say, this is the best one. One kid was like, he graduated and he had enough credits to have an associate's degree from this local community college, and I'm like, I think it's him. I think he won. I don't know. I didn't get it. My mom was like, their class was so big, and I'm like, it was 230 kids. It's a small class. I'm from a small town, and I mean, there was like right at about 200 in my graduating class, I think, and we had 1 valedictorian. I'm pretty sure. Maybe we had 2. Maybe 1 person tied with them, but it was like 1 valedictorian. Okay, Sherry guesses A. Okay, let's go ahead and take our our medium flat brush here. Let's wash it out nice and good. Okay, give it a little slush. All right, now let's go back to our paper plate with the white paint on it. Let's get our water all mixed in there. La, la, oh, what do I get at Slim Chickens? Good question. I'll tell you what I get. Thank you, 3 ammonia. I get, okay, let's paint this in white. I'm not worried about my rocks. I'm going to go over that. This is kind of just the first layer. Okay, I just want to paint in a nice one white, thick white solid layer to kind of cover some of the background. Okay, when I go to Slim Chickens, I get the 3 and 3 meal. Okay, 3 chicken tenders, 3 wings. Okay, the fries and the toast. And I get 2 Slim sauces, enough to last me for the fries and the chicken wing, the chicken strips. and I get a ranch for the chicken wings. And it's an entirely too much food, and I love it. I do it all the time. Okay, I'm getting a little messy here. Okay, let's focus, Joel. Focus, Joel. What am I supposed to do? Mike, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm happy you're, I was actually thinking about you the other day. I don't know if you remember, Purdy. I haven't seen him in a while either. And I was like, I hope they're okay. Since you guys are rating me, I'll kind of, spread the love there too. I have a guy on my page. I think he goes by Husky Boyo, but he's a drunk drawer, and he cracks me up. He's like, he's an older guy and used to be a professional comic book artist, and he sits there and drinks, I think he drinks mostly IPAs or maybe just beer, but he's pretty funny. So if you want to check him out, he's on my page. Okay, getting ourselves a nice solid lighthouse here. I think the main trick is not making my lighthouse too thick. I got a thick lighthouse, if you know what I'm saying. No, I don't. But you want to try to not thicken it, because I'm trying to make those edges nice and solid. Then I keep going over and I keep making it wider. I don't know. Try not to do that, but it's kind of hard not to do it. Okay, let's fill in this little house right here. And I'm going way down, way past where my rocks are. I don't care. Screw my rocks, you know? Okay, let's get some black paint. We'll paint in the top part of the, Yeah, I haven't seen Purdy either. Like, hope he's okay. But yeah, I'm sure he is. Maybe he's just on to bigger and better things. Maybe he's just bored of us, you know? That's a very likely possibility. Okay, black paint. And let's take a shot. Okay, alright, we're at 7 shots. That's pretty good. About halfway through the painting. Okay, cheers, Poo. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't count my shot. Did I? I don't think I did. Anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and take our black paint and fill in this top part here. So let's take our brush. I like to keep my brush nice and flat, so I'll just kind of scrape it off on the side of my plate. Then I lay it down flat, pull it through, flip it over, pull it through a few times, get that nice and flat. That nice skinny edge there. And then we'll go ahead and go real carefully and just kind of make our lighthouse. There we go. But yeah, I haven't seen him either in a while. Now I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna kind of outline it first and fill it in. Okay, there we go. Get that nice and solid. And yeah. What else I did? I drove, did some errands, went to the library, renewed my book, and I was driving. You know, I don't know. I think I'm not too bad about road rage, but some people are just so stupid. It's hard. Okay, tell me, does anybody else feel like people who drive gold cars are dumb? Is that just me? Maybe that's just been my luck, you know? I feel like every time I'm behind a gold car, they're idiots. They don't know how to drive. They're just like, what do I do here? Do I go slow? And, I don't know. I feel like people that drive gray cars are smart people. I think red cars and white cars are kind of normal people.
I've been watching you like a hawk in the
I think brown cars are like survivalist people, like libertarians or something. Ah, shit, that's too thick. Damn it. Whatever. You know, whatever. Let's make a line right here. Okay. Paint that in. I shouldn't ever be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and box. Let's go ahead and outline this first. What's my bag? Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put the roof on the house, and then I'm taking a friggin' shot. Cause you know what? I'm gonna. Blue cars, I think, are kind of just immature people, probably. You know. I think yellow cars are for the fun people. Those are fun people. Those are real goobers. Who drives a yellow car though? I don't see those very often. Okay, let's put a little roof on here, and I'm trying not to go past this line where my outhouse, lighthouse is. I should do a painting of an outhouse. That'd be cool. That'd be something. That'd be something. Okay, there we go. We did it. We got that shit painted in. Let's take a shot. Okay, okay, there's still people watching. Good. I didn't run everybody off. You think the car gives you insight to the driver? I think it does. I think it does, yeah. You know, like truck people. I'm a truck person, you know? They're like, I'm a truck guy. I don't drive a truck. Just because they're expensive. Like, there's so much gas. Like, why? I mean, it's nice to haul stuff, but how often do you really... I say that, and then now I think about it, there's like all these times when I'm like, man, I wish I had a truck that could get this over there, but... you have any... Sherry has a yellow truck. It's badass, she says. That's awesome. Okay, Holmes HC says, do you mean the color gold? Paint color gold or cars made of gold? No, not cars made of gold. I don't know if I've ever seen a car made of gold. Are you a juggling unicyclist? I'll never tell. I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna take a shot because I feel stupid now. Cheers! Ah. Whew. Okay, starting to compound here. 9 shots are starting to compound. Okay, let's take a blow dryer. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think, is it just me? Does anybody, I don't know. Maybe it's just my luck. I feel like every time I'm behind a gold car, they're super slow and dumb. I don't know. But usually in a silver. In a silver what, Sherry? Okay, that's enough blow drying. Okay, keep going. Wow, that shot really hit me. Okay, anyway. Someone said, would they win the quiz? I'll announce the winner at the end, and I'll send you a message if you want. If you leave and are like, this sucks, and you leave, I'll still message you and tell you that you won. But, no, I'll say who wins at the end. Okay, wash your brush out really good. We're gonna go back, we're gonna put some more details on our lighthouse. And then we'll do the rocks. And then I think do like one more thing to the lighthouse, and then that will be, and then our painting will be done. Okay, so wash your brush out. I'm gonna take some more white. I'm gonna repaint this in. Now it's gonna be faster now because I've already painted in the edges. I'm just gonna make some blend in some white and some gray, so there's kind of a highlight on the or dark or shadow and a highlight on the lighthouse. And yeah. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's what I did. I went to my niece's graduation and it was super boring. I was talking to other people who was like, their graduating class was like 1,400 people or 2,000 people and how long it took, and I'm like, I guess I'm happy it wasn't that, you know? But still sucked. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of sleepy. I took a nap before my painting class today, and made me really tired now. I feel like I shouldn't have taken that nap. Or maybe it's all the whiskey. Okay, we got this painted white. My white. Let's take a little bit of black and make a little light gray. Okay, just a very light gray. Lots of white, little drop of black, make a light gray. Okay? But yeah, I was kind of had this dream about my cat. I think my dog was laying on me when I took a nap. And I had this dream about my cat, and I was out, my cat wandered off, and I don't know, something about going to somebody else's yard, and then there's another cat there, and then some lady comes up, starts talking to me about cats, and was like, yeah, my cat's the best, and I was like, well, my cat's pretty good too. And anyway, I don't know, I kind of like, everybody ever look at like dreams? I used to be interested in like what dreams meant. But I was thinking about it, and you know, people are like the teeth dream. If you have a dream about losing your teeth or something, it means this and that. And I was like, what if it just means you think you have gross teeth? You know, isn't that an option? No, if you have a dream about your teeth, it means you're scared of your childhood psychology, I don't know, something crazy. I'm like, what if it just means you like are worried that your teeth, what if you just feel like you didn't brush your teeth and that's what you're dreaming about, you know? Why do you think it to be so complicated? Maybe because the world's complicated, I don't know. Okay, what are you saying? What are your thoughts on people who drive gray cars, trucks? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think people who drive gray cars seem like smart people. They seem like normal people, you know? And people who are just like they seem very like realistic, pragmatic kind of people. Like, I just need a car, a neutral color. I don't need to express anything. I just want a car. So I think it's a very practical, smart person that drives a gray car. Okay, there we go. So I had a little gray and I left a little sliver of light so you can kind of see there's another side of that building. And then let's go, while we've got our gray mixed up, let's go ahead and put a little light gray right. Oh, that's way too light. Whoopsie doodles. Whoops, I just made a whole drawing of whoopsie doodles. That was way too much, way too light. Okay. I thought the same shade of gray would work, but it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, but we'll keep going. Okay, let's not get bogged down on that. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little light gray here. I'm just gonna drag my brush to the right. Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. Ooh, let's go. Maybe I can fix it right here. Look at that. I fixed it. Oh my god. Or maybe one more little sliver of gray right through the middles. Okay, there we go. Maybe a little light gray right here. Bone down. Hey, there we go. That looks alright. Woo! Sorry, I'm pretty hammered. And speaking of hammered, let's take a shot. Once this dries, we'll do the rocks. And that's almost, I'll do like, I gotta put a couple little squares on here for windows on the lighthouse, and that'll be about it. Okay, again, trivia question today is in honor of Brown Bag Day. Just a couple guys brown bagging it, you know. What was Tom Hanks' favorite item in his brown bag lunch as a child? Is it A, eggs cooked over easy, a B, a cheese souffle, and if you don't know what a cheese souffle is, bam, cheese souffle. I didn't know what it was. It was National Cheese Souffle Day a couple weeks ago. Just made me look up this picture. So there's that. And this is Tom Hanks eating ice cream. This is when he got COVID and was in the hospital for COVID. They gave him ice cream, so he likes the finer things. That's why this question comes from. Or is it E, animal crackers? Is it D, Tom Hanks never eaten out of a bag? F, steak cooked medium rare? I think most of these have been guessed. I don't think B's been guessed yet, though. Oh, okay, E, D, F, A. No one guessed B. Hey, by the way, 3 Audi ammonia. What's your favorite sauces? You like the slim sauce? Or have you tried the other sauces? I'm mostly a slim sauce, mainly. Okay. I'm gonna give this paint just a quick blow dry. Ooh, sweet chili. I don't know. See, I haven't tried the sauces enough. So, hey, may I ask what region you live in? Because I didn't know if Slim Chickens was more of a local thing or how far it branches out. Because I feel like it's more of a. I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas, so I don't know if how local. If it's more of a southern, midwestern, southern kind of area, or where all it branches out to. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, whatever. I didn't really... Okay, whatever. It's already drying. Now, each layer of paint dries faster than the last. So once you get past the way, it kind of starts drying faster. Yeah, oh, I know it's a chain. Okay, who do you think? You think I don't know it's a chain? There's like 5 of them in Fayetteville. Okay, take a new plate. Hey, Slim Chickens is a chain, by the way. Well, yeah, I know. Wait, I'm just curious where you're at. Like, where you have it. Are you in, like, California and there's a Slim Chicken? Are you in Australia and there's a Slim Chickens there? Never heard of them. Well, where are you from? Holmes HC. Oh, we have a Zaxby's too. I'm just always interested in how far these chains branch out. Like, because I always hear about all these other food establishments that we don't have, and I'm always curious where you have to go to get them. You give me all these links to locations. I don't want to do the research. Just tell me. I'm drunk. He's like, here's a link to the Wikipedia page about it. Oh yeah. Oh, I love Zach's sauce. I remember I went to the drive-thru one time at Zaxby's and I got this order and there's this lady and she was clearly like a manager or something because you could just tell. I don't know why. You could just tell so I heard someone giggle in the background, but I ordered my order and she's like, "Do you want to go big with that today?" I was like, "Oh, what'd you say?" And she goes, I said, "Do you want to go big with that today?" And I was like, "Oh, she's like, do you want to make it a large?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm good." And then you hear people laughing in the background. But when I got out there, it was clearly like the manager person, like taking the orders. I just thought that was funny. And you want to go big with that today? What? I said. She's probably just got through telling her employees and always say, "Do you want to go big with that today? That's our brand." And then I'm like, "What the fuck would you say?" No, I didn't say that, but I'm just like, huh? I didn't even say it like that, but do you want to go big with it today? Just like, what? Did you say, do I want to go big with it today? Okay, now I'm painting my rocks, and I just got the brown paint on my brush. And, I'm kind of, I still have some of this drawn in, but I'm just kind of, making up where my rocks are. Okay, let's get our rocks off here, okay? Get your rocks off. Lay it down. Okay, look, we did it. Look, we painted some rocks in. I think it's time for another shot. And, oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I'll always go big, lady. That's what I should have said, probably. I was just so thrown off. I was like, "Did you say, do I want to go big?" Well, you know, nearing the end of the painting, let's take a shot. Oh, about got me. How do you know I was big? Go big or go home. Go big or go home, boy. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, now while this is wet, let's mix up some white. Okay, now we got a light brown. Got ourselves some milk chocolate here, okay? Got ourselves a little milk chocolate with some white and some brown. Now here's what I want to do. I want to kind of go in and start, you know, adding some of these lighter colors. I should probably start with the ones in the background first. These ones right here. These are probably the first ones you should do. So I'm going to add some of this lighter color up here. Go ahead and just add those in your lighter areas. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Once I get some of that in there, I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to blend it in. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wipe my brush off and blend them in. As long as you got wet paint on your canvas, you can blend them. You don't need more paint. I'm just going to go in and kind of... Now I'm going to make my texture a little rougher. I kind of like this rough texture, this kind of random texture up there. I'm going to try to give it some kind of texture similar to that. Kind of has the same feel in it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I remember what me and my girlfriend were talking about. We were watching this movie and oh, it's the new Batman. And once again, multiple times they did that thing where they grabbed the girl's chin. They're like, and I don't understand that. Like, it's always been so foreign to me. I don't get that. Like, even as like I get it. It's you're a misogynist, little creepy, weird power move kind of guy. But what is that? Like, you want to pinch their chin and tilt it up? Like, what? What is that? Like, is that? I did like the new one actually. I've actually ranted about this many times. How I'm like refused to go pay money to see it in theaters, just because honestly, like right now, here's my thing right now. It's kind of been talking about for a while. It's like, I grew up reading comic books and I love, you know, that stuff, but you know, after Endgame and all that, like, I think I just got burnt out. Like, they kind of like did a really good job, and it's like, okay, so kind of over it, right? Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like, after a while, it's like, I get it, you know? I just recently watched Moon Knight, and I talked about that a few weeks ago, and like, it was cool, but once again, it's always like, don't kill them, you're gonna be as bad as them. It's like, no, you should just kill that person. They're going to kill multiple people. If there's anything you should do, it's murder this psycho. Like, but they always have to play the same thing. It's just the same thing over and over. The thing with Batman is that, again, it's just the same fucking story every time, and I'm just kind of over it. I'm just kind of over Batman. Same thing with like Joker. They're gonna make another Joker movie, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna pay money to go see this. Like, I saw the new Batman on HBO, which I already pay for, but I'm like, I'm not gonna go to theaters and pay to see this. I don't blame you if you did, but I'm just saying, like, personal principle. I'm like, I'm done paying to see reboots. Okay, I'm taking dark. I mix some black with my brown. I'm kind of painting this in here to make some kind of shadowy. Towards the bottom, I kind of started here with this one. This one's in the background, so I tried to put that above the edges of these rocks and kind of paint my dark color in there. And I'm gonna do the same thing in here. But yeah, as far as like, you know, there's a lot of franchises where it's just all reboots. There's not anything original, and it's just all reboots and remakes and oh, what's this? And it's like, yeah, I'm sure, whatever. It's probably whatever. It's probably better than this, but I just want to hear a different story. I'm tired of hearing the same story over and over. And Batman's like the prime example of something that we've seen for so long. It's kind of like Star Wars at this point. Like, I love The Mandalorian, and like, I want to watch Boba Fett, and I want to watch the new one. I probably will at some point on the Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it's all just getting to be just kind of not that exciting to me. It's just kind of like, hey, show me something new. In that realm, if you haven't already, Go see Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's the best movie I've seen in a long fucking time. That is the most original, amazing movie I've seen. It's not like anything else. Go see Everything Everywhere All at Once, please. You will. I was laughing my ass off. I cried a little bit. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I'm a man. I don't cry. Okay, I'm not a bitch. Okay, but no, I was tearing up pretty good. It was a really good movie. Let's see. Evade Fist says, did you see Nancy Crampton, the person that wrote a book called How to Murder Your Husband, was found guilty for killing her husband? Ooh, no, is that a movie? I should watch that. That sounds interesting. I don't know. It's based on a true story. It sounds like. Everything Everywhere All at Once was really good though. So is it like a documentary, or is it kind of like a movie based on true facts, kind of? Okay, I'm washing the crap out of my brushes. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, let's take our medium flat brush and really wash it out. Oh, okay. You're saying something unrelated. No, I was saying something unrelated. Thank you for your honesty. I'm about 11 shots deep here, so I appreciate the clarification. Let's make it 12 shots deep. And let's do the last step here, and we'll be done with this painting. Now, the chalk lines, one thing I'll say, the chalk lines you can take off later. Make sure it's totally dry, and just take like a wet paper towel and wipe those up. But I would wait a while till you know the whole painting's dry. Wait like hours or a day. Just wait. Once it's totally dry, take a wet paper towel and wipe those chalk lines off. They'll come off. What are you saying? Do you take shit to keep the hangover away? Do you take shit to keep the hangover away? No, you know what I do? Here's my hangover trick. I take a multivitamin. I don't know. I take a multivitamin. I kind of do that anyway, but if I'm drinking, I take one, I don't know, that night before I drink. It helps. Like, do you take shots of milk thistle before doing this? No, I don't. I take a nap after this usually. Usually I'm awake for a few hours and then I pass out. That's usually what I do. And I don't drink the night a couple days before this, and I don't drink the night after for sure. And Wednesdays usually is kind of how long I can keep going, but I usually either I take a nap right after, and I wake up and maybe a friend comes over and we drink a little bit, or my friends come over and we party, and then I pass out at like 8 o'clock or something because I'm tired. But yeah, oh, good. Thank you, 3 Automonia. I haven't forgotten. But nice catch. I am gonna put the windows in the lighthouse. So yeah, you're right. Okay, let's take a shot. Ah. Okay, last chance to win a free painting. Trivia question. I think the only one left is B. Caviar. I will make windows, okay? I will! Okay, you ever kept going and then woke up to a painting that you didn't remember doing? Yes. Not during a stream, but like in real life, yeah. Definitely got drunk and just went crazy painting, and you know, they're never, once they get that hammered, they're not good. You know, I think the idea, here's the thing. Look, this is Tom Hanks eating ice cream, okay? As he got COVID in the hospital for COVID, him eating ice cream. But here's the thing. Let's take some black paint on our brush and make some windows, okay? So the 3 Automonia can rest easy. I drink this much because I like to. But it started as, I worked at a paint and sip place called Painting with a Twist. And you know, it's good to have a couple drinks, kind of loosen you up and kind of make you loose. 13 shots is not recommended, but I do it because I'm an idiot. But also to show you that I also do these paintings because they're easy. They're a painting that anyone can do. I can send you the materials to do these paintings. The idea is that if I can do it hammered, you can make it. So, but then I got carried away and just started getting drunk and painting, and I like it. Okay, let's make some windows. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my brush, put it straight up and down, meaning this way, not this way, vertical. Okay, and I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna put it straight to my canvas. I'm gonna put it straight to my canvas and just drag it over. Okay, so here we go. Window. Let's do one over here. Window. Look at that. 2 windows. Congratulations. Let's sign our painting and we'll be fancy, official fancy painters. Once you sign your painting, you're a fancy painter. That's what I learned in college. Once you sign it, you're like, hey, I'm fucking Henry Matisse. I'm Leonardo da fucking Vinci over here. Sign your painting, paint your bottom edge. Wait to wipe to erase the chalk, and then let's talk about the winner of the trivia question winner, and we'll finish up here. I'm too drunk to read all these comments. Okay, you ever this artist best work, their most messed up. But you hear that artist? No, they don't. No, they don't do their best work when they're messed up. They maybe come with ideas or something. I've seen these. They don't. Okay, then they're fucked up completely. They don't do good work. Maybe they'll start something. They're not completely fucked up and make a masterpiece. Doesn't happen. And you know why? It's because drugs and alcohol are bad, folks. I say that being an alcoholic druggie. I'm not a druggie. I don't know, I like drugs though. I like all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But I know what you mean, and I tried that. I literally did. I've tried so many times getting completely fucked up and painting. It doesn't work. Yeah, Van Gogh, kinda. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent here. I was gonna say something. Don't remember now. Okay, so anyway, that's our painting. I remember what we're doing. The trivia question. Okay, in honor of Brown Bag Day, today's trivia question is: what item did Tom Hanks most enjoy in his brown bag lunch as a child? Was it A, eggs cooked over easy, B, caviar, C, cheese souffle, D, Tom Hanks never eaten out of a bag, E, animal crackers, F, steak cooked medium rare. Now, he definitely had caviar as a child in his bag lunch that he took to school. He had cheese souffles in his bag lunch. He has eaten out of a bag, okay, but it did contain like steaks and stuff. But the thing he loved the most was eggs cooked over easy, okay? And he'd have his bag lunch, and there's his eggs cooked over easy at the bottom of, you know, his Twinkie and juice box, and he'd pull those out untouched and eat his sloppy over easy eggs. He loved it, okay? So let's go see who guessed A and see who won a painting today. It was Linkseth. So Linkseth, I'm gonna try to reply to him in real time. Or not real time. You won! Exclamation point. Did that work? Did it work? I'm a dumb old man who doesn't know how technology works. They're picking stocks. But honestly, if anybody wants a painting, you know what? You fuckers just message me on Twitch if you want a painting. Also, I have like 37 paintings that I have to get rid of. These paintings, here's what I do with these paintings when I'm done. I put them on a shelf, and I hope to God someone wants them so I can just get rid of them. I will mail them for free to you to get rid of them. Okay? You're helping me out by taking one. Okay? So, anyway, there's our painting today. Congratulations to Linkseth. And thank you all for watching. And, you know, don't get a gold car unless you're a dumb person, okay? Because I feel like dumb people drive gold cars. Or actually, get a gold car and change my perception of gold cars. Okay, and if someone says they had a dream about their teeth, maybe it doesn't mean that they're having some insecurity. Maybe it just means they're like worried their teeth are they have bad teeth, you know. Okay, well, goodbye. I love you all. I'll talk to you later.
I've been running for a while. I've been running through the game. I've been running all the same. Keep it running through my lane. I've been running for a while. Keep 100 on my name while I'm running every season. I just never been a lame running my meter. Jackie joining my shit. You saying I don't trip, so it seems I don't grip. Pristine with these clips, 16 and I ship, 16 in my grip, till I seen a nice chip. Serving the fiends a night shift, pack it up to nice crisp, putting my dreams on my disc. Swish, gamble the life and I'm a kid in the night and I'm holding right on to my niche. Flip a baton till it's 6 in the morning, I'm an alien in my stitch. Avion, fly shit, getting off to get rich, letting off at this distance, gassing up my pistons. Good God is my witness, I ain't tripping. I've been running for a while, I've been running through the game. I've been running all the same, keep it running through my lane. I've been running for a while, keep 100 on my name while I'm running every season. I just never been a lame running my meter. I can maintain bang bang coming off the mark and I rank. I don't really write songs, I paint. I can minimize the wrong like Saint. Stroke good like a Sharpie nigga. Hungry is like Barkley nigga. Technique is like Stark. I'm in a metal suit, rain down, I'm a parking nigga. Don't blame when they just wanna narc a little. Wasn't raised like me, so they heart is fickle. Putting right through the top, never down the middle. Bruce Wayne got stacks, so I'm down the riddle. Putting off the heat, so seeing my light. Thirst for the wind, they seeing my sprite. Thought they on key till they see my type. Running on my life. I've been running for a while. I've been running through the game. I've been running all the same. Keep it running through my lane. I've been running for a while. Keep 100 on my name while I'm running every season. I just never been a lame running my meter.
think it's somewhere like it there, if there's nowhere else to be.